thinking about a Disney vacation for the whole family, grandparents, parents, and kids all in one trip? It sounds magical, but it can also be overwhelming. If you want to make sure your multi-generational Disney vacation is fun for everyone without the stress, stick around because I'm sharing my top strategies to make it seamless and enjoyable for all ages.
I'm Christina. I'm a traveler, a planner, and most importantly, a mom. I'm sharing my best tips to make traveling as a family a little less stressful. So put down your phone, pack your bags, and let's showcase the world.
Hi, I'm Christina. I'm the owner of Showcase the World Travel, a modern travel agency dedicated to helping families take a break from the busy. And as a Disney expert, I specialize in stress-free Disney vacations for families. Multi-generational trips are some of the most rewarding experiences, but they also come with unique challenges. Today, I'm going to share how to balance different age groups, choose the best accommodations, and plan downtime so that everyone has a magical experience. Don't forget to grab my free guide, 5 Easy Steps to a Disney Vacation Without Overwhelm. I'll tell you how to get it at the end of this video. The most important part of a multi-generational trip is choosing the right accommodations, because where you stay can make or break it. Consider options that provide both shared spaces for family bonding and private areas for downtime. If it's in your budget, I think that the best option is deluxe villas and suites. Resorts like Disney's Riviera Resort or the Polynesian offers multi-room suites so that families can stay together without being cramped. So when we travel as a family, we like to get 2-bedroom villas, depending on how many of us are going. I have 3 brothers, so depending on how many families are going for that trip, we will either do a 2-bedroom and a studio, or 2-bedroom and a 1-bedroom, or 2 bedrooms. And it really just gives us that space to unwind. We always want to make sure that living area, we don't have, even though it does have a bed and you can sleep more, we try to make sure that nobody's sleeping in that area so it can be used as downtime, especially when you have the little ones asleep in the bedrooms, so you can have that space. If that's not in your budget, sometimes connecting hotel rooms are more cost effective than family suites or Disney villas, and then everyone kind of has their own space in the connecting rooms. So booking separate rooms at places like Coronado Springs or Pop Century can provide a more budget-friendly option for your family. For larger groups who want more space and a kitchen, off-site homes can be a great value. Just keep in mind the extra time needed for transportation and the fact that you're not going to be able to book dining and lightning lanes as far in advance. It is definitely an option, and we work with some great villa partners to ensure that you have vetted properties that have a great customer service, are more guest friendly than some other booking sites that are very much in the back owners, right? So owners on popular booking sites can cancel your vacation last minute, whereas if you are working with a villa rental company that vets the property so you know what you're getting and has a guarantee, then you're in a much better position. Plan with different ages in mind, because everyone in your group is going to have different priorities. Kids will want character meet and greets, teens will crave thrill rides, and grandparents might prefer a slower pace. I love to create a mix of must-do attractions for each age group and create a flexible itinerary that rotates between thrill rides, family-friendly attractions, and relaxing experiences or shows, or scenic rides like the People Mover, one of my personal favorites. And working with a travel advisor, or Showcase the World travel advisor, we provide a touring plan. And in that touring plan, it might say, okay, for these folks who are interested in this thrill attraction, who are interested in going on Space Mountain, go do Space Mountain. And while they're doing that, everyone else can do the Carousel of Progress or the People Mover, something that the people who are not riding Space Mountain aren't going to feel like they missed out on, but so that everyone else doesn't feel like they're just waiting around. Take advantage of rider switch for thrill rides so younger kids don't have to wait in line and the adults get to enjoy the experience. And don't skip the entertainment. Parades, stage shows, and nighttime spectaculars offer great experience the whole family can enjoy together. And don't be afraid to split up. Don't be afraid to break up family by family. Don't be afraid to say, hey, we're going to go do our own thing for a couple of hours. We'll meet you back at our dinner reservation at this time, Right. Sometimes when you're traveling with a family, emotions can be high. And so having that separate space and those built-in times to say, hey, we're going to go do our own thing can really, really help with family dynamics. And prioritize downtime. Trying to do everything in one day will wear everyone out, especially grandparents and younger kids. So build in time to rest. Plan a resort day in the middle of your trip so everyone can recharge, or take afternoon breaks and head back to the hotel for a nap or a swim before returning for the nighttime entertainment. Depending on your family, that day in the middle might make more sense. My family prefers to do half days in the park, so doing a morning and then a rest afternoon, and then a rest morning and a park afternoon, and kind of building it in that way. So we'll have a half day, full day, half day, full day. Schedule long meals to rest, recharge, and enjoy quality family time. Character meals can be a great way to do that. The dining plan might be something that you want to consider as a multi-generational family. When we travel with our family, we always do the dining plan, especially when we travel with our family plus both of my daughter's grandparents. So no one is fighting over the bill because we have already included the cost of our meals into the trip. Everyone has paid independently. My mother-in-law and my father don't have to argue over who's going to cover the meal for everybody. It's definitely a good problem to have for us. We're very fortunate in that way, but it just kind of takes away some of that tension because it's all taken care of. Then you want to use Lightning Lane strategically. Lightning Lane Multi-Pass or Premier Pass can be a lifesaver for reducing wait times, but you need to use it wisely, especially for a large group. You can really maximize it by booking high-demand attractions first. Having one person manage Lightning Lane for the whole group keeps things organized. Consider Lightning Lane single pass purchases for some of those thrill rides and purchasing it for the 1 or 2 people who want to do it, the 2 to 4 people, whoever's riding it, to maximize the value. So maybe you do single pass for those people, you do multi-pass for everyone. Balancing out the budget, deciding which one works the best for you can be really, really difficult. So definitely work with a professional on that. Finding a dining reservation for a large group can be tricky, but planning ahead makes a whole difference. You can book your reservation 60 days in advance, and you're probably going to have to split larger groups into multiple smaller reservations if needed. Buffets or family-style restaurants like Ohana or Tusker House keep everyone happy with a variety of choices. And use mobile delivery for quick service meals to save time. You know, it's really, really difficult to kind of manage those multiple dining reservations. You can only have one at a time, so you're going to have those multiple My Disney Experience accounts. That's why having a professional do it for you can be really, really helpful. And you have to be aware that if you are splitting into smaller groups, the restaurant will do their best to accommodate you, but you might still be separated. So think about that. I do like that though, because when we're traveling as a family of 14, we typically do, 3 groups of 5 or close to that. And then we switch up who sits with who. So it kind of changes the dynamics a little bit that way. If you want a step-by-step plan to make your Disney vacation stress-free, get my free guide, 5 Easy Steps to a Disney Vacation Without Overwhelm. It covers everything you need to know to simplify your planning and create magical family memories. You can get that in the description below. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with other families planning a Disney vacation. Thank you so much for watching. Planning your Disney trip doesn't have to be stressful, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. So don't forget to take a break from the busy.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.